Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Courtney, and if you're returning, welcome back. Today we're going to get into Star Trek The Next Generation, Season 1, Episodes 23 and 24. If you are supporting over on Patreon, thank you guys so much for the support, and if you're watching this video with military affiliation, thank you so much for your service. So guys, we're going to hop on into it, and I hope that you guys enjoy my reaction to Episode 23.
We will rendezvous with Shuttlecraft 13, carrying Deanna Troi, who is returning from a conference. We are presently traveling on impulse power.
All right.
The martial arts competition is in 3 days. Are you prepared?
I need your help with the Mishiyama wrist lock and break.
Oh.
If it works on you, I can use it on anyone.
Well, I want to see this.
You are favored in the ship's pool.
You bet on me?
A sure thing.
Oh, I love it. Wait a minute. You making him uncomfortable.
It will be good to have Counselor Troi back, won't it, number one?
I'm receiving an emergency transmission from the shuttle.
Of course you are.
Sir, I have an onboard systems failure.
Lieutenant Pietro, is Counselor Troi all right?
She better be.
Yes, sir. Just a little shaken. Losing more power.
How long before we can return to warp power?
Captain, I'm in the middle of realigning the dilithium crystals.
I always love seeing the crystals.
I'll align it by hand.
Whatever it takes.
Aye, sir.
Ben, you're dangerously close to a planet.
Oh dear.
The planet is Vagra 2, sir, in the Z Lapis sector, uninhabited.
The pilot is busy. We've lost most of our impulse power.
3 minutes. There are no guarantees.
Can you make it 30 seconds?
We're caught in the planet's gravity.
Please don't kill her.
Forget the final check.
You said I know my work is good.
We're going directly to startup.
That procedure is not recommended.
Yeah, we know.
We now have minimum warp drive.
Warp 8.
I said minimum warp drive, Captain.
You heard the order, Mr. Lynch.
Right.
Make it so.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we have a situation on our hands.
Our sensors show no signs of life forms, virtually no vegetation.
We're in for a surprise.
I've located the shuttle.
Life signs.
Not yet, sir. Still probing. It appears to be buried under a lot of debris.
Well, that's something. At least you found it.
Faint life signs. Very faint.
How many?
There's no way of telling from here.
Our sensors are not fully penetrating whatever the debris is.
Well, someone's gonna have to go down there.
Number one, prepare your away team. Right away. Data. Yar. Dr. Crusher, have you been monitoring all this?
Yes, I'll meet the away team in transporter room 4.
That was a rough ride.
Let's go. The life signs are weak.
Careful.
What is this?
No idea.
Wait, is it liquid or is it a shadow?
There appears to be some kind of a slick blocking our path.
I cannot tell you what it is, but I can tell you what it is not.
Well, that works.
There is no evidence of neural or circulatory systems.
It's narrower over here. We can get over it.
I know you want to do your job, but hold up.
Then what's causing it to move?
It appears to be following us, sir.
Following or blocking?
Is it a life form, Data?
Again, insufficient information, sir.
It is possible.
Very good, Tin Man.
Not Tin Man.
What is it, number one? What are you seeing?
Is it becoming like a human or alien-like being?
I don't believe that the location of the crash, the proximity of the creature, is a coincidence.
It's not.
I am Armus. Why are you here?
May we pass?
You haven't given me a good enough reason.
Our people are dying?
We believe everything in the universe has a right to exist.
An interesting notion which I do not share. You may leave now, if you wish.
We won't hurt you, but we must help them.
Ooh. Well, that's not gonna work.
The creature attacked us. Lieutenant Yar is down.
Is she okay?
What's Lieutenant Yar's condition?
Dr. Crusher.
She's dead.
Heck, even McCoy could tell us someone died way faster than that. Oh gosh, what's on her face?
Can you bring her back?
We'll see. Neurostimulator.
Yeah, you did it.
No, I've got her on total support.
Oh.
She's not responding, Doctor. Her synaptic network is breaking down.
Inject Norop. Let's go for direct reticular stimulation.
Direct?
Do it!
Follow instructions, young man.
85 microvolts. Again.
You know, the pattern on her face kind of looks like the, I'm going to call it the oil slick creature.
90. Again.
Even though he did technically tell us his name.
She's gone.
This is a joke, right?
There was too much synaptic damage. That thing just sucked the life right out of her.
Maybe make nice with the oil slick? Oh, gee. I'm sure she can sense it.
Your friends have deserted you. They're not coming back.
I felt her die. That act had no reason.
I did it because I wanted to. It amused me.
Oh, well, you're just a sick entity.
You felt no satisfaction.
No, it was too easy.
You wanted her to suffer.
Oh, that's what he really wanted.
End this. Let us go.
Not yet. If breaking their spirit will amuse me, then that's what I will have.
Troy, I hope you didn't just mess up.
She didn't do anything. Her phaser was lowered.
She only wanted to get to Troy and Lieutenant
Nothing at all provocative.
Till the shuttle crew is safely beamed aboard this ship. Our feelings will have to wait. Is that understood?
Yeah, y'all got a job to do.
Lieutenant Worf, you're now acting chief of security.
I will do my best, sir.
It's down on that planet waiting for us to come back. Deanna and Ben are alive for a reason.
Yeah, it's toying with them, and it wants to toy with y'all.
I may be able to see something in the creature which might be helpful.
Yeah, Geordi would have been really nice to have had down there.
I will remain on the ship. The goal is the safe return of Counselor Troy and Lieutenant Prieto. I can best accomplish this at the tactical station.
Very nice, Worf.
We're approaching the shuttlecraft. The creature is covering it.
I lied to you. They came back. Can't you feel how worried they are?
Well, she can feel all sorts of stuff.
They care for you. You must be very special.
We are members of a community.
Right, they're a team, a family.
You were really surprised they came back.
Yes.
You can't hide the emptiness from me. The ones who hurt you.
Oh, there it is.
The ones who make you so angry.
I will tell you nothing.
Not now, but soon.
Yeah, you'll break. At some point in this episode.
The force of the energy field around the shuttlecraft decreased for a few moments when the creature was draped over it.
Chart it. I want to see if there's a pattern.
Aye, sir.
Smart. Here we go again.
She said you'd be back. Why have you returned?
We have no choice. We're here to negotiate for our team.
Look at Geordi.
What do you want? Tell me.
If I tell you, will you give it to me?
I might. It depends.
I need to treat our injured friends.
Say please.
He's still not gonna let you do it.
Please.
You ask nicely. I will allow it.
This feels like a trick.
Wait. I've changed my mind. Talk to her from here.
What? How?
Troy, can you hear me? Deanna, are you all right?
Oh, well, okay, well.
Beverly? I can hear you.
So he was messing with their communicators.
She needs our help.
So what? You are all ungrateful.
What is he made of?
All right, Geordi, what have you got?
Perhaps your instruments are useless.
Seriously? Give him back. No, don't do that to him. Oh, that's just terrible.
Half meter to the right, Geordi.
That is helping him. No.
I will find something else to amuse me.
Well, at least we know he gets bored easily. Yeah, Geordi is mad.
Who deserted you?
Creatures whose beauty now dazzles all who see them.
What kind of creatures?
They perfected a means of bringing to the surface all that was evil and negative within. In time, it formed a second skin, dank and vile.
You.
Yes.
Aw, poor baby's abandoned.
You have my pity.
But that doesn't mean that you gotta be mean to people, and what are you doing?
Your pity? Save that for yourself.
What the what?
touch him and he dies.
What?
Armus has enveloped Commander Riker.
If any of you leave now, he dies.
See, he keeps playing this game. Uh-oh.
And here, where the energy is lowest.
Both times it had enveloped the shuttle.
When it was talking to Troy.
Somehow, when it's dealing with her, the energy field is affected. I'm going to beam down. Lieutenant Worf, you have the con.
Imzadi! No! Please, stop hurting him!
If he would give himself over, the pain would diminish.
Riker's a fighter. He's not going to just give up.
Should I let him go?
Yes.
You only asked to torment me.
And would you give yourself for him?
No, not just for him.
Her other friends, too.
Armus, you have me. Let them go.
Another has arrived.
Here we go.
Death is no longer sufficient to alleviate its boredom. Therefore, Commander Riker is alive.
He's still alive.
Don't you want to ask me what I want?
I want to see my people in the shuttle.
Entertain me.
I was going to save this thought till the end, but he's more annoying than Q.
You, Tin Man.
What in the world?
Now tell me.
Seriously?
I have no control over what you do with the phaser. Therefore, I would not be the instrument of his death.
That's that logic for you.
I am afraid.
Beg me to spare you.
No.
You are going to live. One of them dies.
You are capable of great sadism and cruelty. I think you should be destroyed.
It'll no longer be a source of amusement.
Right. Because this isn't funny. Your idea of amusement changes faster than people change their underwear.
You want to see your people? Look at this one.
Well, at least we got him back.
Is he all right?
All signs show normal.
That's good.
Now, let me see the others.
No.
They're no longer involved. This is between you and me.
Yeah, less players.
I want to leave this place.
You know, you could have just asked that from the jump.
I have the means. But first, I must see my people. Troy, you all right?
Yes, but Ben is not.
Yeah, he completely walked past Ben.
He's alive.
Were you able to help Tasha?
No.
No. When the creature is here, the field weakens.
The creature is filled with rage. Acknowledging his needs makes him vulnerable. He was left here. Abandoned.
I mean, he felt comfortable enough with her to tell her all that.
Where do you want to go? Do you want to try to find those who left you here?
She told you about them.
Well, yeah, so we can have some type of an understanding.
How long have you been here?
Since they left. A very long time. You humans are puny, weak.
But our spirit is indomitable.
Yes, very much.
All spirits are enslaved that serve things evil.
I do not serve things evil. I am evil.
Oh, I figured that's where this was going.
I am a skin of evil, left here by a race of titans. They would free the bonds of destructiveness.
Oh, so that's what that was all about. Oh, okay.
When the energy level reaches 2.6.205, automatically beam up Troy and Prieto.
So I tell you what true evil is. It is to submit to you.
Yeah.
I will kill you and those in there.
But you will still be here. Forever. Alone.
Yep.
Stand by for parallel transport.
Nice.
That's your real fear. Never to die.
Yep. Always stuck in one place.
Energy field is 2.6. Computer beginning transport.
Nice job, guys.
I'm not taking you anywhere.
That's what you get. Now quarantine that whole planet. Make sure no one ever goes back.
The shuttlecraft has been destroyed to prevent any possibility of Armus leaving the planet.
That's smart.
She has asked that we celebrate her life with this.
Oh.
You are here now watching this image of me because I have died.
She had this prepared.
Will Riker, you are the best. And most of all, you made me laugh.
Oh, this is really sweet.
Deanna, I realized I could be feminine without losing anything. Ah, Worf. We are so much alike, you and I.
Y'all are, yeah.
I hope I met death with my eyes wide open. Beverly, from you, I have learned to strive for excellence, no matter what the personal cost. I'm sorry I won't be able to see you grow into the exceptional man you'll become. Geordi, you took my hand and helped me to see things differently.
That's sweet. Ah.
My friend Data, you see things with the wonder of a child.
That's very
true. That makes you more human than any of us. Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Someone who I would want to make proud of me. It's you.
Okay, this part is so well written.
Death is that state in which one exists only in the memory of others, which is why it is not an end.
It's a new beginning, in my opinion.
Hailing frequencies closed, sir.
Oh.
Au revoir, Hunter. The gathering is concluded.
I was wondering why it was just this particular group and not everybody, but now it makes sense.
The purpose of this gathering confuses me. I keep thinking how empty it will be without her presence. Did I miss the point?
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't, Data. You got it.
Yeah, you got it. Well, I know they say denial is a river in Egypt, but I was definitely not expecting Natasha to die and stay dead. I was thinking, okay, he's just gonna fix her or somehow, some way put her, spirit back. But nope. No, baby girl's gone. Now I know that in was it my last video? No, it wasn't my last video. It was my video before the last one. I believe I mentioned that the way Natasha was written, I was like, maybe she'll grow on me later. Well, there's no more growth. There's no more growth, baby. That's like a dad right there, honey. I was just kind of like, okay, well, never mind. Forget I said any of that. It is what it is. My favorite part of this probably was actually her memorial service, where she recorded everything and specifically had something to say for each member of our team. I thought that was really, really sweet of her to do. And the fact that she had the foresight to do that, it was really sweet. I mentioned that Armis, now that I got his name right, I was like, I find Armis a little bit more annoying than Q. I would much rather have Q back. Bring me Q instead of Armis. But I understand the point is that he's pure evil. And, I mean, it would be silly of Captain Picard to take him and send him out someplace else. That's just no, that's not gonna happen, because you keep wanting to play these little games with people and you keep talking about amusement. It's no, we're going to leave you here. And he made the right choice. I mean, Captain Picard did right by that. We're not going to let you just run around and wreak havoc. We'd rather you literally just stay here. And yeah, he was upset. He was crying. He was upset. But you've literally shown time and time again in a 45-minute episode that you change your mind again so fast, on a dime, and it's just not worth it at all. I understood why he was left, and Counselor Troy, it's a good thing that he did keep going back and forth technically to the shuttlecraft, because they were able to notice the pattern, which was perfect. And then of course Captain Picard got the information that he needed. This episode, definitely not a favorite, but not terrible. For me, it touched on keeping evil in its place. And then Natasha dying, that was a shock. You know how the last Star Trek film with our original crew, and I cried because I was so attached to them. I mean, what, 3 seasons and 6 films and of the animated series? I mean, I felt more of a connection to them than I did with Natasha. I liked her, but for me, it was more of a shock than a, bring her back. Like, no, it just wasn't, it wasn't that for me. All right, we're going to jump into episode 24, and I hope that you guys enjoy.
We're en route to Sarona 8 for much needed shore leave. On a personal note...
All right, fencing. All right, has anybody ever done this before? I have not. The Enterprise really has everything.
The technique of a desperate man.
What technique was that?
The technique of a desperate man.
Wait, what?
Captain, what was that?
Y'all just repeat it yourselves.
We experienced some kind of loop where everything repeats itself.
Sensors show nothing, sir, but it appears a moment in time repeated itself exactly.
It did.
It was like a feeling of deja vu.
Oh, I know deja vu. It happens quite often.
I'm receiving an emergency transmission from the Pegasus Minor system.
This is Dr. Paul Mannheim. We are in need of help.
Miss LaForge, laying a course on those coordinates.
Aye, sir.
You act as if there's a connection between the time distortion and the distress signal.
Or he knows who that man is.
Paul Mannheim. 15 years ago, he went off to work on experiments relating to nonlinear time.
I see the connection.
He advanced several time-related theories. One regarding the relationships between time and gravity was quite intriguing.
15 years ago, he assembled a team of scientists to expand that research. He was teaching at the university when I was in Paris, but I didn't have the pleasure. I must change.
Well, he was very short with that.
When Professor Mannheim's name was mentioned, you reacted with intense emotion. Unresolved, strong emotion can affect judgment.
Well, I mean, we kind of already know that, but thank you.
Confronting deep personal issues is not easy for you. You tend to suppress them.
I can see that.
Perhaps you should use this time to analyze your feelings and put them into perspective.
Computer, estimated arrival at Pegasus Minor.
2 hours, 9 minutes.
Holodeck? Ah, Paris. Oh, I've never been to Paris. One day.
That table.
Oh, mais bien sûr, monsieur, bien sûr. We are here to please you.
Oh, that was easy. Wow, look at that.
Perhaps what you hunger for is not on the menu.
Ah, very perceptive.
It was many years ago. I had a rendezvous.
A rendezvous?
Someone. Here, at that very table.
Your young lady, she did not come.
Actually, I don't know. I always imagined that she did.
You, however, did not.
Ah, ha. You caught that.
Let's go, huh? We've waited long enough.
Fine, you go. I'll stay a little longer.
That top is hanging on for dear life.
He's not coming. Why? What did I do to drive him away?
Well, what's the backstory?
Maybe you did nothing. Maybe you had no choice. Maybe he was afraid of being connected, rooted.
Oh, that's true. He does have experience with that.
Enough of this self-indulgence. Exit.
He didn't get what he wanted.
The captain of the Lalo described it as a hiccup.
Hiccup?
A hiccup is a spasmodic inhalation with closure of the glottis accompanied by a peculiar sound.
We don't mean a legitimate hiccup.
Mannheim was concentrating on time-gravity experiments when he left.
I'm receiving new coordinates.
Set course for the new coordinates, Mr. LaForge.
Yeah, just follow the breadcrumbs.
Why is he making it this difficult to find him?
Hopefully he'll tell us, number one.
If he's still alive.
We have reached the coordinates, Captain.
This is the captain of the USS Enterprise. Responding.
They caught that.
I don't know what to do. It's only the 2 of us left. He's having convulsions.
Can you lock onto her coordinates?
No, sir. The force field is preventing any kind of contact other than audio.
Of course it would.
Force field is off.
All right, get
Log
up.
onto their coordinates. Beam them up directly to sickbay.
Good thing Counselor Troy wasn't in there. She would have been like, that was very... Those were some very heightened emotions.
I'll help. How long has he been like this?
Several hours.
Oh, wow. That's a long time.
Jean-Luc.
I figured they would know each other.
Who else would have charged in my rescue?
This is Janice Mannheim. You said that there were only 2 of you left. What happened to the rest of the crew?
They were working at the second lab. Something happened there a few weeks ago.
How many of them were there?
Over the last decade, he came to believe that we reside in one of infinite dimensions, opening the window to those other dimensions.
Which begins to explain what happened.
Yeah, the loop.
What is emanating here is having repercussions light years away, maybe even further.
Vander is exactly what they needed. A planetoid around a binary star.
Because of the dense gravity of the pulsar.
Did he anticipate that these experiments might be dangerous?
I didn't think so.
Did you ask?
That would explain the unusual precautions he began taking. The force field, the elaborate security system. But as he saw his goal getting closer, seeming possible, he became more and more obsessive.
That's a strong possibility, especially when you're so close to achieving something you've been working on most of your life.
You've done well. A great starship on the far reaches of the galaxy. It's everything you'd hoped.
Nothing works just as you hope.
Well, that was telling.
Is he worse?
He's resting, but I'd like you to undergo some tests yourself. My nurse will start them. I believe he's dying. His neurochemistry has been affected, but I don't know how or why.
Can we talk to him?
Not now, not yet.
Yeah, it's probably too soon, especially since he was going through all that for hours.
The effects of the time distortions are now being felt in the Illicom system. Incidentally, Captain, the effects of the time distortions are now being felt in the Illicom system.
What in the Harry Potter time turner is happening?
It's happening again.
I feel no disorientation, nor do I.
Oh my gosh, Data.
What was that?
I believe what could be termed as the Mannheim effect is becoming more pronounced. Oh, we are us, sir. But they are also us. So indeed, we are both us.
Are they still in there? I mean, are y'all still in there? Oh boy, is it gonna happen again?
Our sensors show an immense volume of energy emanating deep within the planet and concentrated near Mannheim's remaining laboratory.
We've learned everything we can from here, and we are no closer to understanding it than we were 12 hours ago.
It's been 12 hours?
What about the defense system Mrs. Mannheim spoke of?
It may have been connected to the main system, and when she lowered the shield, she may have turned that off as well.
So are the duplicates still running around?
I'm losing them.
Bring them back. Now.
If you can. Where's Worf?
What are we doing back here?
You're lucky you made it back at all, sir.
Yeah, the way it was looking. Oh, welcome back.
Thank God. You're on the USS Enterprise. They answered your distress signal.
I sent one.
Oh boy, he doesn't remember.
I am not fine, Janice. I'm not even close to fine.
Remember, it was worth it what happened. What will happen, all of it. It was all worth it.
What do you see?
I am having difficulty.
Communicate.
I have touched another dimension. Part of me is still there.
Help him.
How? How do you help that?
My mind is floating between 2 places. It is difficult to know which is which.
Dr. Mannheim, I'm Captain Picard.
She has told me about you.
I am fully versed, sir, on all your theories regarding time and gravity.
How is that possible?
He's an android.
I am not even fully versed on all of my theories.
I am an android.
Android? On a Starfleet vessel?
Yes, yes, yes.
Your knowledge is useless because the work we have done here has made most of those theories obsolete.
Try him.
We were able to locate an energy source in the center of this planetoid. Everything worked too well. We opened a crack.
In another dimension?
A window into another dimension.
The time distortion we felt.
Yeah, the loop.
Then it is not confined to the planetoid?
No, definitely not.
Captain, it must be stopped. You must help me to execute a controlled shutdown of this experiment.
So what do we do?
How do we bypass the security system?
I'll give you the correct coordinates to beam safely down to Vandor.
Oh dear.
If what the professor has given me is accurate, it is possible to repair the damage.
Can we predict the timing?
I believe so, sir.
I mean, we can predict everything else at this point.
I'm sorry for intruding. I was told I'd find you here.
Come in. Thank you.
Yeah. Everyone's scattered.
I knew you wouldn't come to me.
No, not under these circumstances.
We have unfinished business.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Why didn't you come to meet me that last day in Paris?
I was afraid.
Oh, I didn't want this.
Oh, you want me to lie? I got the days confused. I thought it was Tuesday when it was Wednesday.
Now you know darn well.
It was raining and you couldn't find a cab.
Mm-hmm.
I waited all day.
Oh.
I went to Starfleet headquarters looking for you, but you'd already shipped out.
What happened? Just tell her.
It was fear. Fear of seeing you, losing my resolve. Fear of staying.
Not a day went by that I didn't look up into the sky and wonder.
Aww.
Each time that I return to Earth, my thoughts are filled with you.
I've thought a lot about this over the years.
Oh, I'm sure both of y'all have.
And perhaps you're leaving out your greatest fear. That life with me would have somehow made you ordinary.
Is that how you really feel?
You're wonderful. And am I that transparent?
Oh, it is true. Oh, she knows you well.
I wish I could talk to you, Professor Mannheim. I bet you were really something.
Oh, trust me, with these types of theories, we know he was.
Deanna.
I wanted to see how he was doing.
Nothing I do seems to make any difference. That's not why you're here.
No, it's not.
I thought I was the empath.
I don't think I want to talk about what I think you mean.
Captain Picard.
I can't compete with a ghost from his past. No one could.
She's not a ghost. She's here right now.
Yeah, she's the real deal.
Excuse me, I have to get back to my patient.
I mean, she does need to focus.
By my calculations, the next time distortion should occur between 28 to 47 minutes.
Can we narrow that down more?
I am not sure that I remembered all of the codes for the security system. You should warn anyone going down there.
That's not good.
What I really wanted to talk to you about is Janice. If anything should go wrong,
Make sure she's taken care of.
take care of her for me.
I figured that's what it was.
Of course.
Had we not been so isolated, she might have left me, and I never would have known.
Interesting.
Perhaps I am not a man who should have a woman like her.
Aw, don't say that.
She deserves better.
You underestimate her.
She's tougher than she looks.
Data, I want this to be an away team of one. You.
It is reasonable, sir. After all, I am a machine, and dispensable.
No, don't stop saying that.
Indispensable is the appropriate word. You seem more able to control the effects of the time distortion. Well, I want you to put a stitch in time and save much more than 9.
He's like, what?
Maintain an open frequency, Mr. Data.
Aye, sir.
Ooh. I will say, I do quite enjoy whenever Data tucks and rolls. There he goes again. It's like he knew. It's like he knew what I like to see. Ooh.
According to calculations, the next time effect will occur in 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Of course. Well, at least that's more specific.
I will need to add a specific amount of antimatter.
Will that plug the hole?
Theoretically, yes. In reality, I do not know.
Yeah, not until we try.
Geordi, if the professor was right, I will need a 27-second countdown.
27, 26, 25, 24, 23.
Of course.
There appears to be 3 of us. Only one of us is in the correct time continuum. It's me.
No, it's not. How do you know?
2, 1.
Okay, that was crazy.
It is well patched, sir. Closed indicates a permanent condition, which I cannot guarantee.
All right, Data, thank you.
Patched is good enough. Well done.
Yep, you did good.
This is amazing. All your readings are completely normal.
Oh, he lives.
Where is my wife? Is she all right?
She's right here.
Denise.
Paul, how is he? He needs rest. There might be some residual effects, but other than that, he'll be all right.
Aw.
I feel like I'm coming out of a long tunnel.
I'm sure, because you did not look good.
It's not like anything
anyone has ever experienced before.
What's the condition of my lab?
Oh, it's fine.
Don't tell me we're going back.
Oh, Janice, we are so close. We have learned so much to walk away.
That's not what she wants.
There have been so many sacrifices by so many good people.
We'll be going back.
All right, he convinced her.
This time, it will be different. I promise.
Yeah, that could have been you.
The captain is waiting for you inside.
Oh, of course he is.
How's this possible? It's Paris. Jean-Luc, don't tell me how you did it. I don't care.
Oh, it's just the holodeck.
It's as if we were really there.
I wanted to say goodbye properly this time.
Oh.
I expect you to always come charging to my rescue.
Unless he's millions of light years away.
Goodbye, Jean-Luc. Be well.
And you.
Thank you for Paris. Well, so much for my dramatically romantic exit.
Yeah, you kind of need help with that. Oh, no, you said the magic word. You did say exit. That was really sweet.
Is anything wrong?
No, sir.
Then set course for Sarana 8.
Y'all are oddly quiet.
As I remember, we were on our way for some much-needed shore leave.
I've only been there once, but they've got this great club.
It's across the square from the Zanzibar Men's Dance Palace.
Oh, y'all about to have a time.
It's called the Blue Parrot Cafe. And you're buying.
All right, Counselor Troy with the big bucks. Now just getting a little bit more background into the past of Jean-Luc Picard. Baby! I'm just sitting here going, where is this going? Like, okay, we're in Paris. A very, futuristic looking Paris, and we've got the tables and we got the scenery. The ambiance is wonderful. And then you find out that the man didn't even show up. Didn't show up to the function. But that moment at the end was really sweet between them, and I'm glad that he was able to give her that through the holodeck. That was really cute. Definitely enjoy this one way more than episode 23, because I was just kind of like, look, I need something to catch my interest, and this definitely did, especially the concept, and then you saw like the loop that happened, and the poor doctor, he was really going through some things, and it was really cool seeing like people's duplicates throughout this. That was actually really neat. And then the part with Mr. Data, I was just kind of like, I was expecting one, but the fact that there were two, for a total of 3 of them, I was just kind of like, and the one in the middle that said, no, I'm the correct one. I'm just like, but wouldn't it technically be the Data that's already done the countdown? All right, whatever. I digress on that. I'm glad that Counselor Troy spoke to Dr. Crusher. I have been reading into this correctly, right? This whole entire time. Like, there's a little something brewing under there. The fact that we finally really kind of got to touch on it a bit. Like, I get it. She and Dr. Crusher really did need to focus. I get what Counselor Troy was trying to do, but she was dealing with something that's very out of the norm, especially given like the dimensions and the time and how it's affecting the doctor. Like, Dr. Crusher needed to focus. I really don't have too much to say about this one other than I did enjoy it more than episode 23. And guys, we got 2 more episodes until we're done with season 1. Let's do this, honey. Yes. So YouTube folks, we are going to wrap up season 1 and move on into season 2. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and please hit that notification bell so you guys know whenever I upload. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.